Early in the morning,
In 2021, an absolutely damning article dropped and broke the internet titled "Predator, actor Noel Clarke accused of groping, harassment and bullying by 20 different women." After no criminal case was actually brought against him, Noel Clarke then decides, you know what, I'm gonna sue the Guardian for libel, aka defamation. They're defaming me. All these 20 women who don't know each other over the course of 15 years who have had encounters with me are all lying. This is all the Guardian's fault. I'm suing them to Ras. Now fast forward to today. Actor Noel Clarke loses libel case against the Guardian publisher as sexual misconduct allegations are substantially true. Yikes, guys, what can I say? You celebrity loving, idol worshipping sheep ain't gonna like this one, but it is what it is. I'm real and I've got to talk about it. So what's going on, the people that miss your boy Cam Topical Juice, and we are back with a Noel Clarke update. As I said, massive damning bombshell hit a few years back accusing him of a lot of sexual misconduct, bullying, a lot of aggression, you know what I'm saying, a lot of inappropriate behavior, damn near like predatory behavior. And he's gone and sued the Guardian for exposing him all those years back, and the judge has said dismissed. Yeah, dismissed, bitch. This lawsuit is rubbed out, it's finished. You are guilty, bro. The judge, do you know what the judge said? The judge said the Guardian had to drop this for public safety, and they've proved that. I covered this at the time, and you know, a lot of people at the time, it was at the start of when a lot of people were getting exposed for their like fuckery, you know what I'm saying? 2020/2021, the world was changing a lot then, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they didn't want to hear that. They didn't want to imagine that Noel Clarke, who had just won a BAFTA, could be capable of these things, right? It's a conspiracy. It's against black men. He just won an award. He just won an award, and now they're trying to tear him down. That's the narrative that a lot of people were pushing. I weren't buying it. Me and the way my logic was telling me 20 different women across 15 years, all having very similar but different, unique experiences with Noel Clarke. I'd be an idiot to believe that they're lying. I'd be an idiot to think, oh, what? No, this is a setup. Yeah? Because if it's one, you can argue. If it's two, you know what I'm saying? You can argue. If it's three, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Okay, three, they could be lying. Four's a bit like, whoa, 4 women. Fam, 20? You know what I'm saying? 20 different women across 15 years. You know what I'm saying? And I came out and I defended Adam Deacon. It's funny, you know, because me and Adam's my boy now. You know, I got invited to the premiere of his latest film. You know, Adam's my boy, and he actually reached out to me all the way back then, because I think I was the first to vocally use my platform to like defend him and show that Noel Clarke is not who we think he is. And before I even get into the whole video, I know I've been waffling for a long time. I don't want to see people like Noel Clarke go down. I don't revel and relish seeing a brother be teared down. These people are meant to be good for the culture, this word culture that we throw around. But I don't want someone in the culture who preys on women, who uses his power to get women in compromising positions and make them uncomfortable. That's weird. I don't want someone in the culture like that. So because I think he's guilty, I want him to be exposed for being guilty. And the judge also thinks he's guilty. So all you people saying that it's a conspiracy, you lot should apologize. Yeah, apologize to who? Apologize where? Noel Clarke ain't ever getting an apology from me. And this is someone that's like, he's a legend in my mind. I grew up watching him. In Doctor Who, loved him. Adulthood, loved him. No Diddy. I was a big fan, a supporter. But that's the thing, I can support you, and if you do wrong like this, you're done. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, guys, I've been waffling for the longest. I'd really appreciate if you just like the video. If you made it this far, just like the video, press the subscribe button if you're new, consider it. And Patreon link in the description below. Last weekend's video, in the week I did a video all about the cult of Saturn. And the video I'm going to drop tomorrow is going to be all about Harley Pasternak, the celebrity trainer who's really actually a celebrity handler, you know what I'm saying? And he like institutionalizes people, drugs people on some MK Ultra thing, you get me? So yeah, head over to Patreon, I'll see you lot there. Anyway, let's jump into this. As you can see, Noel Clarke has lost his I Court libel case against the publisher of The Guardian over a series of news articles which featured claims from a number of women, 20, yeah? The first article, published in April 2021, said some 20 women who knew Clarke in a professional capacity had come forward with allegations of sexual misconduct. The 49-year-old actor, writer and director, best known for his blah blah blah, vehemently denied any misconduct or wrongdoing, but the court has found Guardian News and media successfully defended the legal action on grounds of truth and public interest. The meanings of all 8 of the newspaper's publication were found to be, quote, substantially true, the judge, Mrs. Justice Steen, said in a summary of the findings. I have accepted some of Mr. Clarke's evidence, but overall, I find that he was not a credible or reliable witness, she said. In her ruling, the judge also said suggestions that more than 20 witnesses, none of whom are parties or have a stake in this case, as Clarke does, had come to court to lie, was inherently implausible. Exactly, of course it is. From the evidence heard, it was clear that women have been speaking about their experiences of working with Mr. Clarke for many years, she said. I think that this is not a problem that's going to go away, said Osborne. This behaviour very much still happens in the TV and film industry and other industries, so I do hope this judgment gives other women the confidence to speak out about what they've experienced. Now, I've actually found the official court documents, right? They're like 200 and something pages, but have a look at this. The articles and their meanings. The 8 articles complained of are an article entitled Sexual Predator, actor Noel Clarke accused of groping, harassment and bullying by 20 women. That was live on April 29th, 2021 at 7:35 p.m. There's a few other articles listed below, and there's also a podcast. Now you can see here, truth defense conclusion. In the meaning of the first article, the phrase, quote, serial abuser of women is a pithy summary of the behaviors. The question is whether there are strong grounds to believe that Mr. Clarke is a serial abuser of women in that 1. Over 15 years he has used his power to prey on and harass female colleagues. 2. He has sometimes bullied female colleagues. 3. He has engaged in unwanted sexual contact, kissing, touching or groping. 4. He has engaged in sexually inappropriate behaviour and comments. 5. He has engaged in professional misconduct. And 6. Taken and shared explicit pictures and videos without consent, including secretly filming a young actor's naked audition. Now, in light of my findings, as to the primary facts, instances of each of those elements have been established, and there's evidence on all of them. So the first one, 15 years preying on and harassing Miss Hayes, Miss Fisher, Miss Kaiser, Miss Powell, Miss Atherton, Miss Crabb, Miss Graham, all these people, fam, all these people. And they've provided evidence and proof and concluded that of all those things I listed, there is substantial proof that he did these things. They even proved that he covertly filmed Miss White and Florence, showing that covert footage to Miss Powell, showing explicit photographs to Miss Powell, sharing explicit photographs of Ivy with Mr. Fairbanks, sharing footage of Mila, showing Miss White B-roll footage from Brotherhood, and showing explicit photographs of fans to Miss Atherton, all of which was or may be inferred to have been without consent. Public interest defense. I conclude that the Guardian has succeeded in establishing that the first article was published on a matter of public interest. Miss Viner made the decision to publish, and she honestly believed, along with all the Guardian's editorial witnesses as well as reporters, that the publication was in the public's interest. For the reasons I have given, that belief was undoubtedly reasonable. The Guardian has succeeded in establishing both truth and public interest defences to the libel claim. In addition, in respect to 2nd to 8th articles, the serious harm requirement was not met. The data protection claim was withdrawn. Accordingly, Mr. Clarke's libel and data protection claims against the Guardian are dismissed. So all of you lot that are talking about, oh, it's a conspiracy, it's a setup, this guy's innocent, they want to tear him down. Why do they want to tear him down, bro? If you want to go down a conspiracy route and rabbit hole, check my Patreon. Yeah, I'm all about a conspiracy theory, bro. I'll put my tin hat on and we'll sit there and we'll bounce ideas off each other, bro. 100%. I'm all on that. But this ain't one of them. This ain't a conspiracy. This is literally a man who happens to be black, who was successful in his creative industry, who over a 15 to 20 year period has abused his power some way, some form. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's literally it. It happens every single day. Footballers do it, CEOs do it, people in church do it, pastors, people do it. I'm not saying it's right, it's disgusting, it's foul. But he is just another one in the long list of people who have abused their power to get from what they want from women. He might think it's a little bit on the edge, a bit touchy, you know, a bit jokey or whatever, a bit, you know, what do you call it? What do you call that humor? Kind of like edgy humor. But it's not. It made so many people feel uncomfortable that multiple women came out and came forward. Yeah? So Noel Clarke, I know you will see this video, right? As I said to you, I'm a supporter. I was a supporter of yours. Yeah, you're a massive part of my childhood. You feel me? Teenage years, you get it? But unfortunately, you've lost. But people have claimed you're a bully for years. You've used your influence for years, and people claim that you're a narcissist. And you've got to be genuinely so arrogant that rather than just letting this wash over and saying, you know what, there was no criminal case here, I'm gonna let this go, knowing that what you did to the girls, and you know what you did to those women. So rather than just like letting it go, there was no case there, moving on with your life and coming out and clearing your name in interviews and whatnot, right? People move on. Instead, you actually took it, you were so arrogant, you took it further to sue the Guardian. Like you were really playing mind games. It was really one of them ones just like, oh, reverse psychology. If I actually sue them, that really makes it look like I'm innocent, because, you know what I'm saying? You lost. Now there's been bare evidence. Because of that lawsuit, you've had to provide evidence. Now the Guardian, in their defense, has had to provide evidence, and they've provided so much evidence that it makes you look guilty. You know what I'm saying? So next time, just humble yourself, yeah? Keep it stepping, because now you've been exposed. Like, you've literally been exposed for, like, there's multiple, in this case, since January, since it's been going on or whatever, multiple women have said that you were like filming them without their consent and doing this and doing that. Like, you've just been exposed as more of a monster, if I'm being honest with you. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. Ultimately, I'm never going to revel in a brother's downfall, but if you're meant to be part of the culture and you're preying on women, then good riddance, you know what I'm saying? That's my view. There's going to be loads of people in the comments, oh, you're a hater, you're this, you're that, you gossip, blah. Bro, suck your mother in it. The fact that you clicked the video and watched it, you're a fan, you're a beg, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I care about all of you, bro. I mean, I care about what you got to say. I don't business you, yeah? If you don't like something, click off. You know what I'm saying? Don't be one of these insecure little dweebs behind the keyboard. Yeah, bro, I sleep well at night knowing who I am. I know you internet warriors can't say the same. Yeah, when you look in the mirror, all like not really knowing what's looking back, you get me? Anyway, forget all that. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay vigilant. I'll see you lot soon. Peace.